In today's lesson, I want to practice our second approximant sound, the L sound. I want to practice this sound so that by the end of the lesson, you can name, describe, and say the L sound. We're going to start practicing in a few minutes. Before we start practicing, I want to tell you everything you need to know about the L sound. Let's start with this. What is a consonant? A consonant is a speech sound which we make by completely or partly stopping the flow of air which we breathe out through the mouth. The L sound is a consonant sound. We call it the voiced, denialveolar, lateral, approximant. This name tells us how we physically want to make the sound. The following 6 things are imperative to know. 1. Its manner of articulation is approximant, which means we produce it by narrowing the vocal tract at the place of articulation, but not enough to produce a turbulent airstream. 2. It's a denialveolar consonant. That means we articulate it with the blade of our tongues at the alveolar ridge and the tip of our tongues behind our upper teeth. 3. Its phonation is voiced, which means we vibrate our vocal cords during the articulation. 4. It's an oral consonant, and that means we allow air to escape through the mouth only. 5. It's a lateral consonant, which means we say it by directing the airstream over the sides of the tongue rather than down the middle. 6. The airstream mechanism is pulmonic, which means we articulate it by pushing air solely with the lungs and diaphragm, as in most sounds. So the L is voiced because we vibrate our vocal cords when we say it. It's denialveolar because we say it by putting the tip of the tongue behind our upper teeth and the blade of the tongue at the alveolar ridge. It's a lateral consonant because when we say it, we direct the airstream over the sides of the tongue and not down the middle. Finally, it's an approximant sound because when we say it, we narrow the vocal tract at the place of articulation, but we don't do it enough to produce a turbulent airstream. Pause the video and try it. L, L, L. It's time for the exercise. That is right. Right here I have 10 words. 10 words I'm gonna read out loud. All you have to do is say each word after me, and I will say each word twice. So let's do this. Let's go. Ord nummer 1. Lilla. Lilla. Lagom. Lagom. Lok. Lok. Lura. Lura. Inbilla. Inbilla. Smultron. Smultron. Syssla. Syssla. Allt. Allt. babbel. Babbel. Och det sista ordet är pussel. Pussel. I'm sure you did a great job and you can practice this over and over again. Can you think of a Swedish word which contains the L sound? If you can, I'd love it if you wrote down that word in the comment section below this video. By now, I'm sure you're able to name, describe, and say the L sound. Subscribe to my channel and watch this series from the start. Next Friday, I'll be back with a new video in my series on LGBTQ+ related topics. Till then, I only want to say 3 things. Tack för att du tittade. Ha en underbar dag och hej då!